Think positive.
Welcome back to the Golambros Podcast, GA for short. I'm your host, Prince. This is a space for inner work, self-improvement, self-discovery, mindset, accountability, integrity, reflection, and personal development. This podcast is built for growth, for honesty, and for becoming a better version of yourself one day at a time. New episodes drop every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Today's episode is called Calm. There are places the body goes before the mind says anything. Not for answers, not for clarity, just to settle. When things get loud, I don't look for distraction. I don't look for motivation. I don't try to fix the moment. I go back to a bench in the park. It's the same one every time. I sit there, and nothing is expected of me. I don't need to think through anything. I don't need to come to a conclusion. I just sit. People pass by. The city keeps moving. None of it needs my attention. The bench stays. So do I. After a while, the body starts to slow down on its own. Breathing changes. Shoulders drop. I don't force it. At first, the noise doesn't disappear. It lingers. Thoughts still show up. Reminders. Pressure. Things waiting on me. I don't engage with any of it. I let it exist without following it. There's no goal here. No outcome. Just sitting long enough for the body to remember it doesn't need to brace itself right now. That's when things begin to soften. Not suddenly, not all at once, just enough. Sometimes it's not the bench. Sometimes it's the garden. Being near the soil, watching things grow without effort or urgency. Seeing progress that doesn't rush itself. Nothing in the garden needs me to be anything. Nothing asks me where I'm headed. Nothing needs proof. Things grow because that's what they do. That's why I come back to it. Not because it solves anything. Not because it gives me perspective. But because it lets me exist without pressure. I don't stay long. I don't need to. Once the body remembers what calm feels like, that's enough. This isn't about copying what works for me. It's just an insight into where I return. What matters isn't the place. It's the feeling underneath it. The moment when nothing is asking you to be more. The moment when you don't feel behind. The moment when the body stops scanning for the next thing. That moment doesn't come from effort. It shows up when you stop pushing. It's quiet, easy to miss, easy to leave. But once you've felt it, your body remembers it, almost as a feeling you can't describe but knows. It's something that you want to get back to, but don't know the name or address. It seems like a blur, and sometimes it is. Sometimes it's only the feeling that stays, but other times the details that stay with you. You can picture it, the light, the stillness, the way your body sat there. Not because the place was special, but because of how you were inside it. That's why it makes it personal. Not everyone can name theirs. Not everyone can see it clearly. But you know when you can. And when life gets heavy, that picture has a way of pulling you back toward yourself. Because somewhere in your life, there's a place like that. Something that slows you down without trying. Something that doesn't require effort or explanation. It might not be a bench. It might not be a garden. But you already know where it is. When things get heavy, notice where you go without thinking. Notice what makes you feel steady instead of pulled. I sit there, and for a moment, nothing is wrong. My calm. What does yours feel like? I hope you found something worth taking with you today. Maybe a new perspective. Maybe a moment to pause and reflect. Thank you for being here and sharing this space with me. Your presence matters. If this resonated with you, share it with someone you care about because growth spreads through connection. I'll see you next time. Take care of yourself. Stay grounded. And as always, be safe.